All right, welcome to the Media Shrine. This is where all your media madness are solved. I am Easy Cheesy, and permit me to be your media herbalist. All right, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can create your own LUTs all by yourself in Photoshop. How you can create your LUTs that you can use anywhere, anyhow, Adobe Premiere, Lightroom, or Photoshop. Before we get into it, please do well to hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share. All right, let's get straight into it. All right, welcome once again to the Media Shrine. In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how I create my LUT. I create a LUT for myself that I can use on another picture or other pictures. All right, so depending on the color shade, you can create what you want and for yourself. You don't really need to be buying LUTs. You can actually create one yourself. So now let's jump straight to it. All right, this is the model I'll be using for this tutorial. All right, so as you can see, this is the color shade, and I want to add some extra color for my edit to save so that I can use it on other picture. So let me say I actually don't like the red feel on the image, so I'm going to go ahead and do a color grade. But follow me step by step if you want to be creating LUTs instead of just editing or saving actions. So you follow me step by step on how I create my LUTs. So firstly, when you have your image here and then you are down to color grade, you can just start with layer. You go to layer, new adjustment layer. You're not going to be applying this thing directly, you're going to be creating a layer. So let's say I basically start with levels. Who else does this? Who starts with levels? But if you do, fine. If you don't, that's it. But I start with levels, not on all pictures, but on some certain pictures. But for this one, I'm just going to add a little bit levels just to create what I want. So the next thing I do is the color balance. I really wouldn't do much on the color balance. Just have to a little of this touch to give the image the flat feel that I need. Okay, and the shadows. Oh, I just did the shadows a little bit. So okay, and then the highlights. I'll put it out to the highlights. Okay, I can add a little of this blue. Okay, all right. So let's say I have this. Then one of the tools I basically use, which we are going to be discussing another day, is the selective tool. So I still come down to selective tool, and I use selective tool. So now this is it. These are my just basic sets. So let's say I have this all down blacks and the fade remain. Let's say I've done this and I have these shades popping the eyelids and the eyebrow, the color. All right, so let me say this is the LUT I want to create. This is the color LUT I want to create. So I go ahead now and I highlight the 3 layers that I've created and I've put them in a folder. All right, next I'm going to go to the file and I go to export. I export color lookup tables, and now this is going to show. So you can actually set the quality medium, but I like to leave it at medium because it works basically with all pictures. Some pictures might not really work well if you set it too high or something, but this works perfectly well. And then if you really work on just cube formats, like me, I'm used to the cube format, so I'm just going to leave it. But if you are not too sure of the format you use, you can actually leave all and then okay. Then the next thing that will pop up is where you write the name of the LUT. So you can write whatever LUT, and I'm going to be saving it in the desktop. I'm going to be saving it in the desktop. I'll just save it in the desktop, whatever LUT. Okay, so that's it. I've saved it in the desktop. Okay, when we have saved it on the desktop, We can go to the desktop to find it. Okay, see, it's somewhere here. Whatever LUTS 3D, see this one. So they are all here, but this is the one I will be using. So now let's see how you now put another picture. Let me select this picture. How you load it on another picture. Okay. All right. So let me drop this picture here. So now this is a picture, and I want to load the LUTS I've done already on this picture. So we'll just go to layer again, new adjustment layer, and now the color lookup over here. So I click on it. Okay, so when it's here now, I can now go load 3D LUTS. So you can now select whatever LUTS you have created, and that's it. Voila, the LUTS is on this already. You can see the yellows are popped, the eyes are popped, just that we can get this one. This is the first, this is the second. So but you can actually create your own the way you want it to be. So you can see the warmth is gone and it's a little bit dark. So you can actually create your own loot yourself. All right. So and this is the way we do it. If you found this video helpful, please do well to like, comment, and share. Don't forget, I'm your media herbalist. Until we see next time on the Media Shrine. Cheers. Have a nice day.